We are back and better than ever. I took the weekend off to go on a vacation. If you want to see what I did on vacation, hit up my second channel. I did upload a couple vlogs if that's something you into. But we're back better than ever. I'm ready for the grind, boys. We're getting around that time where as a 2K YouTuber, things are about to get exciting. And where we're starting off with this video. Let's get into it. NBA fill in the blank. We're gonna see a sentence. We have to fill in the blank with our NBA opinions. Y'all know that's what we do. We give our opinions. We're a very opinionated channel, all right? Let's get into the first one. The 2K ratings blank been accurate. So they want us to say it has been accurate or it hasn't been accurate. And here's my take on it. Of course, being a 2K YouTuber, I have been keeping up with the ratings and the news with 2K, but I don't really stress at all about it. And a lot of people want me to make videos reacting to the ratings when in reality it's not my type of thing, right? People are upset that Dirk Rose is a 78 and guys like Lonzo Ball and Markelle Fultz coming into the game with a higher rating than former MVP Dirk Rose after he just had the best season since its MVP season. People are also upset that Patrick Beverley has a high rating. Here's my take on things. These preseason ratings do not matter to me at all. Again, I've been keeping up with them because it's kind of my job, but I'm never looking at him like, wow, how is he only this? Or wow, this guy's overrated. It's not my thing. And here's why. 2K, we give them a lot of crap. We give them a lot of crap for things they do wrong. But one thing I can say about 2K is they're pretty good at updating rosters as players get better. For example, I had an example in my head, but it went away. But when players play well, 2K rewards them by upping their overall. Players play bad, the exact opposite. They go down. So if Derrick Rose deserves to be higher than a 78 by a couple weeks into the season, maybe he's an 80, maybe he's an 81, 82. He'll get what he deserves. So these preseason rankings don't matter to me at all. I'm not stressing, and you should not be too, because Derrick Rose may go out there and play incredible and he'll end up being the 80, or he may play bad and he's at 60 or 76. Just saying, don't overreact. Just 2K is gonna drop and you just gonna have fun just like all of it. Hopefully, if it's good. It may be trash. It may be trash. But and filling in the blank here, I'm just gonna leave it blank because it don't matter to me. Russell Westbrook will have blank triple doubles this season. So Russell Westbrook finished with 42. Pretty sure he finished with 42 triple doubles last season. Incredible season. MVP season. Of course it was incredible. But now he actually has somebody on his team that can handle the ball. Think about it. That team he had last year, there were not ball handlers on that team besides Mr. Number 0 right there. Mr. Triple Dub. This year he has Paul George, obviously another superstar to play alongside him. And because of that, his usage rates will go down, which is good for him in the long term of things. Because the way he plays every night, his career could end before anything, right? Because he's playing so hard, putting so much strain on his body. But the fact that he won't have the ball as much this season, I'm guessing he's going to take a step back as far as triple doubles and say that he's going to get about 30 next season. That's my guess, 30. Russell Westbrook will have 30 triple doubles this season. The Brooklyn Nets blank make the playoffs in the next 3 years. Probably not, okay? And when people ask me about the future of NBA teams, I always give them the emoji because I really don't know. You don't know how things are going to play out. You don't know how team is going to draft. You don't know if the front office is going to make a bonehead trade or anything like that. Bonehead trades, Brooklyn, I mean, I know they're under new management now, but come on now. Because of a bonehead trade in the future, they don't have, in the past, they don't have first round picks for the future. They don't have this one for sure, but I think next year they're good. They're good to go. But they don't have pieces right now. They have D'Angelo Russell. Nobody else in their team looks like a long-term player that can be a part of a starting lineup in the future, you know. So because of that, I'm going no. They don't even have their first round pick. Only way this can happen in the next 3 years is if they sign a big name free agent. And what big name free agent is going to Brooklyn in this current state where their future is like non-existent? Don't think so. So no, they would not make the playoffs in the next 3 years. Kristaps blank be better than Dirk by the end of his career. Those are some big shoes to fill. Those are some big shoes to fill. And because of that, I'm going to say no. Not taking away from anything Porzingis is going to do in the past. I like Porzingis a lot right now. I do think he's got the potential to be a superstar in NBA. But Dirk, in my eyes, is the third best power forward of all time. My favorite power forward, but third best behind Tim Duncan and Karl Malone, right? Those are some big shoes to fill. Let me just read you this track record. You tell me if you think Porzingis can do this. NBA champion. NBA Finals MVP. NBA MVP, 13-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA first team, 5-time All-NBA second team, 3-time All-NBA third team, 50, 40, 90 club, 3-point shootout champion, shooting stars champion, teammate of the year, BBL most valuable player. It goes on and on. Dirk had an incredible career, and not many people will fill those shoes. So because of that, I'm going to say Porzingis is not going to get there. If he did, good for him. Good for him. He has the potential to do it, but a lot of people don't feel their full potential. So because of that, I'm going to say no. Steph Curry blank played for the Golden State Warriors his whole career. Steph Curry seems like the type of guy that I think will stay with one team. If it's his own doing, I think he will stay with the Golden State Warriors for his entire career. This is the team that drafted him. This is the team that gave him the keys to think about it. They gave him the keys. There's a period of time where Monte was really good. Monte Ellis was really good, and Steph Curry was still young, but he had the potential to be great, right? Not many people saw his potential like that, to him to be a 2-time MVP. But the people, I don't remember who was running the Golden State Warriors at the time. They decided to trade Monte Ellis to give Stephen Curry the full team. This is your team, Steph. These are the people that took a chance with him. And because of that, they have multiple rings. I do think that if it was up to him, he's going to stay there for his entire career. But you never know. Things happen where late in his career, he may get traded because he's old. Or it's just things like that happen all the time. But he just seems like the type of guy that will be 100% loyal. Now, watch me say this in a year or two. He's like, peace. I'm going somewhere else. But from what I've seen from him, he seems like a loyal dude. So let's say he does end his career there. Steve Nash is the top blank point guard of all time. I think yesterday on Twitter I said he was top 5. But I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say he's number 6. All right, I'm going to say he's number 6. I usually don't do this, man, but since you're watching this video, I guess I'll give you my top 5, right? I don't like ranking players, but if I had to for the video, it's Magic Johnson, the Big O, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, the Piston, Chris Paul, and then Steve Nash. That's my personal list. You can have something completely different, and I will respect it, but that's my list. All right, so next. Kyle Korver blank the purest three-point shooter in the NBA. Not at the moment, but there was once upon a time where he was. So I'm going to say no, as we're talking about right now, just because Steph Curry does a lot of things, but he's still an extremely pure shooter. Same thing with his teammate that's starting at shooting guard, you know, Klay Thompson, JJ Redick. Because Kyle Korver has decreased, you know, a little bit because he's up there in age. He's up there in age. I'll put those 3 players over him at the moment. But there's a period of time where Hot Sauce, if you're a Bulls fan, you know the nickname Hot Sauce for Kyle Korver. Off those screens, it was knocked down. If you got lost behind the screen when you're guarding Kyle Korver, you might as well just get back on offense because you caught an L on defense, because that's how great of a shooter he was. That season when he was an All-Star. Yeah, I remember this. This is a couple years ago. But somebody went down. It may have been Dwayne Wade went down with an injury, and because of that, Kyle Korver was his all-star replacement. All-star from coming off screens and shooting threes. Great, just greatness. But as of right now, no, he's not the purest three-point shooter. Kemba Walker blank better than Isaiah Thomas is not. Nope, he's not. So Jaylen Brown blank be an all-star this year. No, what? He will not be an all-star. If Jaylen Brown, mark my words, bro. If Jaylen Brown is an all-star this year, I will give $100 to a random Twitter follower. Okay, mark my words. If Jaylen Brown ends up being an all-star, $100 to somebody on Twitter this year. He may be an all-star in the future, but I'm talking about this year. I just don't see how he would be. I just don't. He looked good. He looked to be a solid NBA player, but an all-star? Not unless he's a fan vote, but it, like, based off pure skills and pure being a top 15 player in his conference, no. Who suggested this? I don't know. The Timberwolves will win blank games this season. I'm going to go about 50. I think this team is going to be good, but you still got to think about the period of time where they got to figure things out. Again, they still don't have any perimeter shooting. Jimmy Butler is an okay three-point shooter. Wiggins, not so much. You know, they just don't have the shooting that I wish they would have to help Towns. I'm just going to say they win 50. I think that is a nice number for them. I think they're a playoff team, and I'm gonna be watching them a lot this season on my league pass. 50, I think, is a good number. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy this, always be sure to leave it a like. Let me know in the comment section below, who do you think is the most overrated player of all time? For tomorrow's shout out. I know I didn't do one today. Cut me some slack. I'm fresh off vacation. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Link in the description for that second channel if you want to see the vlog and stuff. I mean, I think a lot of y'all probably enjoy the videos. If you just want to see what life is like being me, I mean, it's nothing too special, but I just think you should get to know me a little bit better. Hey.
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged. He know it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault you kick slow. Should've let your trick hold chick hold your sick glow. Plus nobody